What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tyler Egan. I'm a certified personal trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, and a weight loss specialist. And all that really means is I can help you burn fat and build muscle. In today's video, we're going to be going over part 2 of my new mobility program I just launched. So if you haven't checked out the first video, the link will be down below, or I'll put a card at the top here. In today's video, we're going to be going over upper body mobility. So we're going to be going over thoracic spine mobility. We're going to be working on the triceps, the shoulders, and in the next video, we'll be doing some light stability work to really help clean up your posture and give your joints a fighting chance. First up, we're going to be foam rolling out our thoracic spine. You see, the spine is made up of 3 separate sections. Well, really 4 or 5, but we're only going to be going over the 3. We have the lumbar spine, which is your lower back, and if you reach on your back, where your pelvis attaches to your spine is where your lumbar spine begins, and then if you reach in the middle of your back, you should feel a lump. That's where your lumbar spine ends. From here to the base of your neck, you should feel another lump. That's your thoracic spine. That's your upper back, and that's what we're gonna be working on here. The thoracic spine is responsible for rotational movement and often gets stiff from a lot of sitting and slouching over. So we want to take the foam roller, we want to put it in the upper back, and we're just going to go up and back, really work on trying to break up the adhesions that often form in the upper back or thoracic spine, which inevitably put a shitload of stress on the lower back. So you're going to put the foam roller behind you, and you want to put the foam roller right at the base of your thoracic spine, right where that lump is I told you about. Then you're going to put your arms above your head, and you're just going to bridge yourself up, and you're going to roll back and forth. When you find a stiff spot or something that maybe even hurts a little bit, you want to stop on the area and take some deep breaths to relax the muscles. Keep going. You want to do this for about a minute or 2. Ooh. You can even twist back and forth if you want. You could even hug your arms in and twist, or roll up and back with your arms hugging into one another. Next up, we're going to be doing some lat stretching. First, you're going to start with the child's pose. Lay your feet flat or tuck them to get your legs activated. You want to splay your arms out as far as you possibly can. Sink the hips back, engage the core, so pull your belly button back and really sink the hips back. Make sure you're not flaring your elbows out, but you're keeping your elbows tucked into your side, pressing into the ground. Take deep breaths to relax the muscle. Relax your neck. Make sure your arms aren't shrugging up. Relax your shoulders down and back, and take deep breaths to relax the lats. Next, you'll need a chair of some sort. In this, I'm gonna be using my bench. I'm gonna be using a PVC pipe, but a broom, a mop, a baseball bat, whatever you have will work just as well. You wanna take the tool you're using, externally rotate your hands, and grab the tool. From here, you wanna pull your core tight, so pull the belly button back, keep the ribs stacked over the pelvis, and just like the child's pose, you're gonna sink the hips back as far as you can, keep your neck relaxed, drive your elbows into the bench, chair, or whatever you're using, and let your lats relax. Take deep diaphragmatic breath, so in through your nose and out through your mouth, and let your lats relax. Next up, we're gonna be working on the posterior shoulder capsule. For this, you can either do the sleeper stretch or the posterior shoulder stretch. First up, I'm gonna show you the posterior shoulder stretch. You can sit on a chair or bench, you can stand up, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be doing it in this position because it's easiest for me right now. You're gonna grab whichever arm you wanna work. I'm gonna use my right hand, and you're gonna pull it across your chest. You're gonna pull your left arm, in my case, towards your chest, keeping your hips square, so pull the core tight, and take deep breaths to relax the backside of the shoulder. If that one doesn't work for you, you can perform the sleeper stretch. For this, you're gonna lay on your back. Whichever shoulder you're deciding to work, you're gonna lay that on the ground at about a 90-degree angle from your torso. You wanna engage your shoulder and relax your wrist. Your elbow on the ground, your shoulder engaged, and you wanna push your wrist into the ground. You don't wanna force this one, because if you have a lot of shoulder pain, this will exaggerate it. Take deep breaths to relax it, and really feel the backside of your shoulder open up. Again, if you have shoulder pain, this one may not be the best one for you. It's very important to keep your shoulder blade engaged in this one so that the front side of your shoulder doesn't pinch. Okay, so next up we have this hip twist opener. If you've done yoga, you've done this before. Then you're gonna lay on your back, you're gonna pull one of your legs into your chest, and then you're gonna twist it open towards the opposite side. You can keep the opposite leg straight, or you can curl it if you feel pain in your back. And then you're gonna open up the opposite hand out to the side and look that way. Take deep breaths. Really allow your thoracic spine and your upper back to open up, maybe even your hips a little bit. Make sure you're taking deep diaphragmatic breaths and letting your back relax. The last thing we're gonna be performing when it comes to the upper body mobility is some tricep foam rolling. The triceps cross the shoulder joint, so they can affect the way your shoulder actually functions. When we're typing a lot or texting and we're in this position, our triceps can get really stiff. So you're gonna lay on the ground, grab your foam roller, you're gonna lay your tricep over top of it, and just like every other foam rolling we've done, you wanna roll up and back over the muscle, going hunting for those stiff spots. When you find it, just floss the muscle in and out of that spot. Really work on getting full extension of the triceps, where you can really break up those adhesions. Yeah, that's the stuff. And really get the muscle to function at its full capacity again. Make sure you do both sides, as always. Again, searching for that stiff spot. Oh yeah, there's mine. And then extending. Feel the muscle relax, take deep breaths into that stiff area. All right guys, that wraps up part 2 of the mobility program. In the next video, we're gonna be going over some light stability work to really help alleviate a lot of the pain off of your joints. There are stability muscles throughout the body, and there are specific joints that are meant to stabilize our body. When these muscles don't have enough muscle activation or enough strength to do so, our body compensates in ways that we don't want it to. It inevitably leads to a lot of joint pain. If you guys took anything from this video, please leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below. Let me know what more you want to see when it comes to mobility. Share this with somebody who may deal with back pain. Make sure you stay tuned for part 3, where we're going to go over some light stability work to really set joints back in a good position.